This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob telling you about another sale here at the mighty Miniature Market. Now listen, I've never been one to lie to you or try to just sell you something. So there's a lot of things on this list, and there's over 500 items on this list, and a majority of them are the usual suspects. But there are some things that I went through this list that, number one, stand out in price. Number two, there's a bunch of stuff, there's about a third of it, if not a little bit more than that, that is new stuff that caught my eye and I wanted to share with you guys. So I want to make this quick. They have Game Master's Dungeons and Caverns core set. You've seen me talk about it here, but the price that you can get this now is really at a ridiculous price, and I really think it stands out. Another game that really stands out is Colony. Colony is a very, very, very good game, and what you can get this game for what it was, it's another big steal, and it caught my eye. For those of you that like Codenames Duet, Double XL, that'll work for you, I believe. There's some newer Arcadia Quest stuff that I've never seen on the sale that you should check out, and some Blood Rage stuff. But you know, as I'm going down, you're going to see Wrath of Kings, Zombicide stuff, Infinity stuff, Founders of Gloomhaven, Dark Age, but then I ran into a couple things that really caught my eye. The Doomsday Project, Episode 1, The Battle for Germany. It's a very interesting game that you need to take a look at. It's a very, very good war game for our war game people. 1500, The New World from DVG. I really suggest you take a look at that. Down in Flames, another one that's very, very good from DVG. An older title from them, but first time I've seen it on here. Rambo at a really good price. A really pretty good game. Secrets of the Lost Station, a game that was very expensive, now at a reasonable price, that you may want to take a look at if you're interested. X-Men Mutant Insurrection, a really, really good game by Richard Launius. You're going to want to get that in the Mutant Insurrection map. I'm going to get it. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to pull that out. Zepocalypse, the Fortification Pack. Zepocalypse 2, Defend the Burbs. Wasteland Expansion. You're going to want to get that. World of Tanks, which is a very, very good game. They've got a bunch of tanks out there for it. As well as Spartacus, a game of blood and treachery, something I highly suggest. Now I'm going to go down this list a little bit. There's Zombicide Black Plague stuff that you can get. Batman's the miniature game. Harry Potter the miniature games. Mega Man the game, the board game. It's a pretty good game. It kind of drags out a little bit, but for the price that you can get this at, it may be something to hold you over until, you know, things start coming off these ships the way that we'd hope. It's a very, very slow month, and this is usually one of the biggest months, and there's not a lot of things coming out. As a matter of fact, if a company can put a game out right now, it's going to do very, very well, whether it's good or not. Let's take a look down here. Monster Adventure Terrain, MicroArt Studio bases. You guys seen me use them in the past. I really, really suggest that you take a look at it. Black Souls, Ninja All-Stars is not that good. Okay, Card Weavers is a very good game. You should check that out. That's new on here. Wasteland Express Delivery Service at a very, very low price. Star Cartels, a very low price, and actually very good. A lot of the stuff, War Machine, Hordes, Pokemon, you know, this is stuff I've mentioned before, and you know, listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. There's stuff on here that has been on here before, but there are things on here that haven't been on here that I really suggest that you at least go take a look, because the prices and some of these things are really good. Conspiracy, the Solomon Gambit, Super Vampires, which is good, Cobalt, last chance to get your hands on that. Planet Defenders, very interesting. Let's keep going here. You guys seen some of this stuff, and again, I just want to make sure that Devil May Cry, The Bloody Palace, check that out. Really good, solid game. Very solid game, and the price is ridiculous and reasonable for what it normally is. Again, Super Dungeon Explorer, we've talked about it. Guild Ball, we've talked about it. That's been on this list. And again, like I said, there are things that have been on this list, but there are things that you guys haven't seen. Keeper of the Questar, very interesting 2-player game that I think would, a lot of people overlooked. Warlock tiles, you remember how much I love those. Okay, you're going to want to jump over this, and this is my pick for the sale. Mage Knight, the board game. One of the greatest solo experiences that you will ever have. And the price that it's at, I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for something and on a solo experience, especially with the way things are today, go get this game. You're not going to believe the price. I'm looking at it right now, and I just shake my head, because that's how good it is. Again, I'm going through. I'm just skipping over the stuff that we already talk about. There's Pathfinder stuff. There's Nolzar, Marvelous Unpainted Miniatures if you want to paint stuff. Premium painted figures. You can get them if you want them painted. Star Battle stuff. You're going to want to get that for 5 parsecs from home. A great game. The Star Battle stuff, the Starfinder stuff really works superbly. And Stargrave, you can use it for Stargrave. And that is going to round out what I think is on there that is new. El Maestro is new. A lot of these things have not been on sale before, and I didn't cover everything. But this deserves a look. Take a good look. It might be something for you. The prices have been even lowered even more. In August, right now, where there really hasn't been a lot of stuff released, this is a good sale to kind of fill in those gaps. And there are some things on here. If you don't have Mage Knight, you need to get that. Okay, and it's my pick of this particular sale. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. Okay, and taking a look at the things. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you've seen before, but just pass and look in between the lines, and you're going to find some really good deals that might be perfect for you. Sale starts today. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, for all the wonderful people at Miniature Market and your old pal Rob, we'll see you soon. Take it easy.